Hey guys, Rich Scott here with another quick video. Today we're going to talk about the 5 keys to defining your ideal client. Hey guys, in a previous video we talked about the 8 steps to a sales process for professional services. And in that, the first one is that you got to choose who you're going to go after. And a subsequent video we talked about choosing or developing a strategic segment. We're going to go a little bit deeper in that, and it's the 5 factors to sort of defining your ideal client within that segment. So the 5 steps in that, number 1 is obviously you've got to choose your strategic segment. Which market are you going to go after? Or kind of an analogy I would use is what kind of pond are you going to go fishing in? You know, choose the pond where those fish hang out. Okay, so that's number 1. So number 2 is the demographic profile. Demographic profile is kind of the hard numbers. In any segment, there's a whole range of types of companies or clients you could be dealing with. So size, age, number of employees if you're a B2B, number of people in the family if you're a business to consumer, but the demographics, where they live, where they shop, what they like to buy, what their just hard number profile is, that's going to kind of whittle it down within the segment to your demographic profile. That's number 2. So number 3 is the psychographic profile. Kind of a big word, but ultimately what it's talking about is that internal dialogue inside that prospect or that client's head. What do they want? What are they frustrated with? Those are the things on the surface day to day that they're kind of always thinking about, always frustrated with, always striving towards. Those are the things that we could usually start a conversation with and be able to serve them right out of the gate. Below that, some of the time they actually haven't even been able to put it into words, but they're really powerful are, what are their fears? What do they not want to have happen? What are their aspirations? What are the things they're willing to really strive towards? If we get into that psychographic profile, it becomes really, really powerful for us to serve them better, but ultimately to connect with them better, which is going to be the next step. Number 4 is the client core cares. If we take the psychographic profile we just talked about, it's all those thoughts and the wants and the frustrations bouncing around in their mind, and we're translating that into the core cares the client has that we can help them with. And really, if you want to use a word there to kind of define that or tie that down, it's the circumstances in their life that our professional services actually helps them with, because we can't do everything. So usually it's between 8 to 12 core cares or circumstances that we can help with. That's number 4. Number 5 is how to serve them. And this one sometimes can actually be switched for number 4 if we're struggling to find out the core cares that we can help with. Number 4 is just basically what are the services, what are the things we offer or provide to our ideal client. And it's really not just in the terms of what we do, but what are the circumstances that it solves, that it provides a solution for, helps them overcome or contribute to or achieve. By translating that, we now know what they care about from their point of view, but also what we do. So we've got core cares and our services that actually deliver to that. Hey, so hopefully that was helpful, guys. We covered the 5 keys to defining your ideal client, or sometimes referred to as your avatar. Number 1 is you got to choose a strategic segment. We covered that in the last video. Number 2 is within that segment, we've got to kind of define our ideal client's demographic profile, the hard numbers, the size, the age, the location, some of the just raw data. Number 3 is we dive into their psychographic profile. That's the conversation going on in their head, their wants, their frustrations, their fears, their aspirations. Number 4 is we translate that into their core client cares, the things that they care about that we can actually help with. And then we go one step further, number 5, and we identify what are the key services or solutions to those circumstances so that we actually know what to talk about and we can tailor those things to our ideal client profile. Hey guys, hopefully this was helpful. Would love your comments or any questions, throw them in the comment section below. If this was valuable, hit the like button. And until next time, I'm Richard Scott. Thanks for listening.